Hi everyone, and welcome back. Just a quick video this time. It's just an update on the White Nights watercolours. You probably remembered that I reviewed them several months ago, about 3.5 months ago. If you didn't watch that video, I'll put a link in the description below so that you can go and watch it. It's best if you watch it before this video because you'll get the total idea of what this video is about. Now, from that review video several months ago, I got loads of comments about them. And some people were saying that the White Nights are just not Lightfast at all. And I said that, well, you know, the manufacturers claim that their 3-star rating is Lightfast. So what can I say? So there were several of us that decided to do a Lightfast test. We all done colour charts and we put them on the windowsill for several months, and now I've got the results for you. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to Winsor, one of my viewers who participated in this, and also to, I can't pronounce his name properly, I think it's Archer, I can't remember, from Russia, who did participate in this, but unfortunately he's away on holiday now and I've not got his results in from his Lightfast test, but I'm sure he might leave a comment and tell us what the results were. Okay. So this is not going to be just about White Nights. While I was at it, I'd done colour charts of the Winsor and Newton Cotman range of colours, Cotman range of watercolours, and the Winsor and Newton Artists watercolours. So I've done 3 Lightfast tests over a period of about 3.5 months. Right, so let me just move these out of the way and I'll bring the results in for you to see. Okay, first of all, I'll show you the Winsor and Newton results. How I done it was, I drew a line down the centre. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up that pencil line there. Bring them down a little bit. These are the Cotman, these are the Winsor and Newton Artist. I drew a line down the centre and I put a piece of wood across these 2 sides here. And this side and this side was exposed to full sunlight for 3.5 months, and as you can see, in fact, let me just make the light a little bit better. Is that better? I think it is a little bit, isn't it? As you can see, there's absolutely no fading whatsoever. This would be the side that would have faded, if any, but absolutely nothing. Each colour is the same, both sides, without the slightest, well, I can't see anyway, I can't see any slight fading at all, so it's what you'd expect, isn't it, from Winsor and Newton. So that's brilliant, absolutely no fading whatsoever. Now then, with the White Nights, what I've done is I've put the Lightfast rating, let me turn it this way, I'll get it all in the frame then. I put the Lightfast rating down the edge, and they're all pretty much 3-star rating apart from 2, which is the Yellow Ochre, which is a 2-star rating, and the Russian Green, which is a 2-star rating. Basically 3 being the most Lightfast to 1 being the least Lightfast, so 2's in the middle. Now, I mean, you can instantly see, can't you, the carmine is virtually disappeared. In fact, if I hold that closer, right in the centre there, it virtually has disappeared. It's almost back to white paper. Very strange. Now, the Ultramarine Blue was another shocker. I don't know if you can make that out, but that has, where are we? That one has faded. Not to the extent of that one, but it's definitely faded over just 3.5 months. Now, White Nights are really good paints, don't get me wrong. And I'm going to throw a spanner in the works here on this Lightfast test, because it's probably not fair just to leave it like that. So during the 3 months, the weather that we've had here in the UK has been really nice, really sunny. And for the first month, there was no fading whatsoever on this side at all. Absolutely nothing. And that was a month of sunshine. And then straight away after that, we had some really crazy hot days where the UV rays were just really strong. And that lasted for about a week, and a couple of those days in that week we had sort of 30 degrees and the UV rays were just off the charts, you know. So I went and had a quick look after that week of really intense sunshine, and that colour there, carmine, literally had faded to that extent within just a couple of days. Now that got me thinking, because this is a 3-star Lightfast rating colour, that shouldn't do that. So I thought, well, that was quite, you know, some severe UV rays that's just had on it. And I'm thinking maybe under normal conditions, like the first month it was exposed to the sun, it's absolutely fine. Maybe when the UV rays get to a certain level, maybe the pigment just breaks down in there. The light fastness just completely breaks down and it completely bleaches out. But under normal sort of everyday kind of sunshine, I'd imagine it would be okay. So it got me thinking. I thought, I can't say that these are not Lightfast, because, for example, the Russian green, which is only a number 2 star rating, absolutely perfect. There's absolutely no fading whatsoever, and this has undergone the same, you know, high UV levels as this. So, and the same with the yellow ochre. That's just another 2-star rating, and that's absolutely perfect as well, as are all the others. But for some reason the ultramarine and the carmine faded. Now the ultramarine went over a period of time. That wasn't just during that week. That was pretty much slightly faded over 3 months. So the 3-star rating on that, I think they should drop that down to a 2 or even a 1, because it is not Lightfast at all. Which is a shame, because I mean, it's ultramarine. Everybody loves ultramarine. Everybody uses ultramarine. I mean, that's a real downer, that one, to find out that that's not Lightfast. Now the carmine, for me, it's not such a problem because I generally use crimson anyway. But I'm going to be very reluctant now to even risk using the carmine. I'd imagine it'd be okay if you were putting it on a wall which is probably north facing, whereas this Lightfast test was conducted on a south facing windowsill. But maybe in a north facing light and in not such extreme temperatures and UV rays, that might be just fine. But personally, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to use that one for sort of sketchbooks, journaling and things like that, where it's never going to be exposed to any sunlight. Now I'm going to put a picture up of the results that Winsor sent in. Now she's in the desert in Australia, so you'd have thought that her results are really going to tell us something, but unfortunately she didn't have such good weather apparently that we've had here. So I'll post her results up at the end of the video so you can check out her results, but I'll kind of spoil it for you now. Nothing really happened with hers. Hers all, you know, stayed as they were, no fading at all. So there you go. I mean, I'll leave that with you. I'll see what you think. It would have been interesting to see if we hadn't have had those several days of sort of 30-degree, really, you know, high UV rays. It would have been interesting to see if that wouldn't have faded, but I suspect it wouldn't, because it's strange that it just broke down within, you know, literally a week. Then after that it didn't get any worse. It just kind of stayed at that level. So anyway, I mean, let me know your thoughts, and thanks very much for viewing, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.